Hello, everyone. I've got to do this, right? I've got to do this to apologize to SG. I've got to do it because SG is a nice man. He's good as gold. And maybe I was wrong, which I probably was. I apologize to SG totally. And this is a public apology. It's not, it wasn't anything to do with SG or Cat Dodd or none of them. It was, it's just the fact of I'm now got to a point where I am not being bullied anymore by these people. I definitely am not being called a fucking wrong un, and I'm definitely, because a wrong un in my eyes is a fucking paedophile, right? What's going on, Ark? I got to apologise to SG, I have, man, because SG, yeah, I shouldn't have done that on his channel. I was totally out of order, right? I shouldn't have done that on his channel. It was something that I lost control. Yeah, I'm all right, Ark. I'm all right. I just lost control on somebody else's channel. I did, and I owe him an apology. And I'll say it again. It's the third time I've apologized. I'll apologize to SG again and again and again. It's just the fact of, when someone calls you a wrong un, down my neck of the woods, a wrong un means paedophile, right? And I fucking far from my back door as you can get, that is. Let me tell you. I'm not being labelled one. I refuse to be one. Now, yeah, I did have a go on natural born serial pervert. Of course I did, because he is a fucking pervert, right? The bloke is a fucking arsehole. I will never apologise to that man. That man is just something that's just beneath me. He is beneath me. But SG, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will not do it again, right? My feelings are out. I won't do it again. It did cause an issue for SG, and I didn't mean to. I really didn't. And that was my fault for airing something on his channel. I shouldn't have done it, but it is what it is. If SG wants to come on, I'll apologize to him personally. I won't have a problem with that. There's no beef with SG. I got no beef with SG whatsoever. None. I like the bloke. I just done the wrong thing by airing something on his channel, which I shouldn't have. So I was wrong. I was wrong, Twirly. I was wrong. It's not SG I had the beef with. It was Natural. But Natural don't throw his own lives, see? Yeah, hang on 2 seconds. I'll go into you now, but all right, give me 2 seconds. It's just the fact of, yeah, I will apologize to SG because he deserves one. He does deserve one. But it's coming to the point now where I'm not holding it in no more. Because holding it in just causes me a bit of fucking damage upstairs. And I've been told by the mental health people, let it out. Hiya, Julia, how are you doing? Here's the link for you, Buzz. I've been told by the mental health to let it out, no matter how bad it is, let it out, because I'll end up in a mess. All right, buddy, no problem, Cobb.
Hello, mate.
Hiya, mate, how you doing?
How are you, bro?
I've been on one. Sorry, bud, right? But I can't put up with this bullshit no more, right? I can't anymore.
You know what it is, brother? Right, look, I seen what just happened there on SG's live. Personally, if I'm
not being called a fucking wrong un, Buzz. I am nowhere near a fucking paedophile, mate. I fucking know.
And you know what it is, bro? If SG, if you're listening, you've got a live stream there, and you've been doing some great things. You've been putting lots of hours.
Oh, yes.
And what I would have done, SG, if you didn't want it on your panel, you should have kicked them both and kept your live stream running. If that's what you wanted to do. Instead,
I was out of order, Buzz. I was out of order. Right? I was. And I'll accept that.
You did apologise whilst there on the live stream. Say, SG, I'm sorry I'm doing this on your live stream, but I have tried to get hold of. You did say that, so it's not like you've You didn't apologize at the time. You did. You was apologizing on the live stream and saying, look, actually, I'm sorry that I've had to do it here, but obviously, you know, natural I've got this beef with, right? So, in my opinion, from the outside looking in, you apologized 3 times on that live stream.
I've apologized now. I've apologized so many times, Buzz, right? And I'll apologize again. SG, if you're listening, I am truly sorry. I lost control, but I've got to do what my mental health team has told me to do, and that's get it out.
The thing is, and I'm sure SG will agree on this, you didn't make him end his live stream. He had the powers to kick you two both and continue with his live stream.
Yeah.
So if he didn't want that happening on his channel, personally, he should have just kicked you guys and then just continue with his live stream. So it was his choice to end this stream. Not, you didn't make him to, and nobody did. Now, fair enough, he don't want the shit. And I understand he's pissed off, absolutely, and he's rightly so to do that if that's how he feels.
Yeah.
But I don't like the idea. You've just gone through enough right now. That was Smokey's time, in my opinion, and everyone else's opinion. And I think if anyone's followed Smokey's story, you would understand what this guy has been through. He's got problems, and I assume you've got other people you're speaking about. I know you're speaking about Tobes this morning. You've got shit to say, right?
Yeah, I have got lots of shit to say, Buzz.
Yeah.
I got lots of shit over the last 4 months, right? That's all I've had is shit. And it's driven me over the edge to make me try to commit suicide, man. No fucking more. I gotta let it out.
I know, mate. And you know what, bro? Let me tell you this. I'm sure you and SG can talk this out. Your intention would definitely not to get his channel closed down or shut down.
Oh, absolutely.
If you knew he was going to do that, you'd have left. I know that. So,
I would have.
I know you would have done.
I would have. That's not, you know what I mean? It's only because, I've got to get it out, Buzz. I've got to get it out, because if I don't get it out, it eats me up, and then I end up doing stupid fucking things to myself because my mental health isn't straight. Right? As simple as that. I can't help that. I got to get it out.
Yeah, you can't have the pressure, Smokey.
You can't, mate.
Hope you're doing well.
Good lad.
Thank you very much, Hark. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, you've got more than a community behind you here. You know,
you've got BBA over there doing his shit, right? I've tried to apologise to SGs through BBA's chat, but I'm getting timed out every 5 minutes. So I thought,
I know, but the thing is,
I'll do it by ear.
BBA's on there, like saying everything that, like, he's complaining about what's going on, and everything that he's talking about there, he's been doing for the past 2-3 months anyway. He's just contradicting himself.
It's only because BBA is a bully anyway, and he really come on.
Well, what he did, I can't say what he did for Drone the other night, right? I'll commend him for. I will, because I've seen that he done something good. Yeah, right, he did do something good with Southampton Drone. He did. When he came on your channel, he was talking to him. I can't say that he wasn't bad. Look, you know, I won't do that.
I say this. Time will tell with Bear, right? If Bear has really changed a new leaf, we have definitely seen a shift in Bear. I've got to be honest, for a good thing. Bear's definitely, he's whether he's trying his best to take a shift or whatever it may be, and he's doing his best to hold back a little bit more. This moral high ground, whether it's fake or not, it's definitely helping him, right?
I heard that he is trying to calm everything down now.
And you know what? That's whether it's real or not. The reality that the fact that he's trying, fair play to him, because surely he doesn't like the character he was, because no one would like the person he was. Because the way he was acting was way out of fucking, like, I can't believe the stuff he was coming out with half of the time. You wouldn't even, you know what I mean? In the real world, it's not gonna happen.
You can say that. Well, why wouldn't he do a public apology for? Why would he only do it backstage where only one person could see? You know.
But whilst he was apologising, I think it wasn't. Look, the reality is,
I apologise. I apologise to SG, and I'll do it again. What's this? Apology number 5 now. It was nothing against SG. I've got no beef with SG. SG's a lovely guy. I've met him, and I would never. And I just lost control. And because Natural is such a slime ball, I can't fucking get. I can't. I've got to let it out. Because he's part of the reason why I took a fucking overdose. He was part of the fucking reason. You know, so he's got to have some responsibility, and he goes on about men's mental health, and he fucking pushes someone to do something like that. No,
he's the biggest cause of
shit.
He's got to go.
You know, he's full of shit. I can't be doing with it, man. I've got to let it out. It's got to go. It's got to come out of me. And I've kept quiet for over 4 months.
Yeah.
You got to do it when you got to do it. You got to say it.
I've got no choice.
No,
I've got no choice. So I don't think any less.
I
don't think any less of SG. He could have kicked me. I wouldn't have had an issue. He could have said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm doing it. Get rid of it." I wouldn't have had an issue. But let me tell you something now. When Natural is sat there behind the backstage saying I was a fucking boxing champion of the army and all that bollocks, what's that saying to me?
He couldn't box eggs.
You know what I mean? He told me tie me up in knots. I told him he couldn't tie his own fucking shoelaces, the pisshead prick.
He couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag for holding the middle.
Fucking couldn't fight himself out the way of a bottom of a bottle, the fucking dickhead. The fucking hell's he on about? He needs to stop fucking his Labradors. The fucking plum. Telling you, I've had enough, boys. I've had a fuck full of it all.
I've never seen you like this, Smokey.
I haven't either.
Oh, mate, do you know what? Mental health, I spoke to him earlier, and I'm speaking to him on a daily basis until they come and see me on Wednesday, right? And they have said, you let everything out. Don't hold anything back because that's the issue.
You're holding it in for too long.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like I am. That's why I've gone like I have. I can't help it. You guys, you know, I've had some really good backing in this community, right? And I've got to be honest, I've had backing off SG, and this is why again, a good guy. I will apologise to SG.
But I actually couldn't believe what Bear did the other day, though. But
it was good.
There's something on. If you go and read one of the comments that someone's left on there, that Essex geezer, go and have a read of one of the comments he's left. Not a very good one, anyway. But I was going to delete it, but I thought, no, fuck it, I'll leave it up there.
Do you think a lot of these auditors just jump on the narrative? So at the time, everyone was sitting there worried about Smokey, so some of them had to help and support Smokey.
Yeah.
But the other day, everyone was worried about what's his name, the other guy, Drone, and all of us, we're there to help as well. Now, all of a sudden, people think it's wrong that Smokey's just gone on to SG's live stream, and now Bear's going, yeah, it was wrong. It's just jumping on narratives, just to fucking just be yourself.
Do you think
what you got to understand is, boys, right? I'm suffering severe mental health at the moment, right? I don't know which way I am gonna fucking go.
Answer this: Is it the way they're coming on to the panels or whatever for people that have got what people that are doing what you done the other day, Smokey, just to say, look, I'm being a good boy. I'm doing this. I'm trying to help.
It's this moral high ground. It's fake moral high ground. That's it.
Is it a show or is it a real?
I didn't do. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get me wrong. I didn't do the other day as a fucking show. I didn't say I'm going to do it at a certain time. I just went and fucking done it because it was just done. It's just an instant fucking thought reflex. Bang, done.
I'm not being funny. If it wasn't for Lynn, I wouldn't have known nothing about it, and I wouldn't have been able to try to get help.
It's a fake moral high ground. That's it. That's
what I think it is.
They're trying to play. They play this. Oh yeah. Well, I'm just trying to keep the peace. What it is, when you've done something to let off your anger, they play the high ground, right? That's what they do. They play the so you not stoop law because you didn't stoop law. You just got off your chest what you got off. So because you've done that, they're now going to make it like, oh my god, like it's the end of the world. Look, and you've gone into someone's panel and you've kicked off with someone because you've had enough of him, right? I'm not being funny. It happens on every single fucking panel. It happens on Film Boys every night. It happens on BBAs every night. But yet they're going to make an example of you because they're trying their best to make us look bad. You, everybody else. That's all this is about. It's about pushing narratives to say, you're all right. I can't believe they've done that to you, SG. He didn't do shit to SG. He hadn't got NBCK. SG chose to end the live stream. That's it. Why are we sugarcoating this as if Smokey's attacked SG to try and split used to up, to try and make used to fall out? This is what I'm saying. They see narratives and they fucking run with it every time. It's disgusting. Yep. It's manipulation.
And let me answer that name, that tune with it now, right? If my mental health, why be on YouTube? Let me tell you something now. There's some beautiful people on this YouTube.
Awesome, isn't it?
Beautiful people. Absolutely outstanding people.
Well, how can 1 minute Bear stick up for you, the next minute go like that? Where's that? Like, and if SG's got a problem with you, why is he going on to Bear's panel to explain it? Surely SG should come at you and say, "Look, bro, that was out of order. You shouldn't be doing that on my panel." And you'd have gone, "You know what? I'm sorry. Why are we causing this?" Man, I don't.
I know, and this is what I mean. This is what I mean. And I'm willing, right? If he comes in, SG, right? I'll apologize to him. I'll apologize to him face to face. Not a fucking problem, because I was out of order.
He's a cool guy.
Doing it on his channel.
Yeah. He's not a bad lad, actually. Like, he's a good guy, and he has done a lot for this community, and he's brought a lot of peace. The problem is now is I have seen a lot of, how should I say this? A lot of people being like not allowed to speak, not allowed to have their say, but others are, and it's unfortunate because fair enough, he doesn't want the drama, and that's fucking respect to him. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he has brought a lot of peace, and I've said this to him, like, he's done so many good things. It's just, I don't like this idea of him ended his live stream, Bear goes live, he jumps onto his panel and goes, "I feel like it's an attack on me." Bro, that's not the case, SG, bro. Like,
it's not an attack on SG. It was never an attack on SG. Do you know what, right? If Natural had thrown his own live, I'd have fucking jumped in there.
Of course you would have done, mate. And if Natural was on my stream, you'd have jumped on there. If Natural was on anyone's stream, you'd have jumped on it. I know. This is definitely not an attack, SG. I promise you, mate.
It's not. It's nowhere near an attack on SG. And I got no beef with SG. I got nothing against SG. It just happened to be. Do you know what? He went in Drone's channel earlier, that natural born serial pervert, right? And I don't give a fuck what anybody says, right? Because that's what I'm going to keep calling him, right? He comes on to fucking Drones and he's like, "Oh, what's your mental health? Blah, blah, blah." What he doesn't understand is when he come into fucking one of the other lives the other day and questioned fuck out of me, it was one of the buttons he pressed to push me over the edge.
Oh, mate.
He was one of the problems.
It doesn't take a lot at the moment for people to hit their limit, you know.
I don't.
But what we don't want.
I refuse. Listen, boys, right? I refuse. I absolutely refuse to be called a fucking wrong un, because in my neck of the woods, a wrong un is nonce, is a fucking paedophile.
Yeah,
I agree. But what we don't want.
So that's as far from my
loan.
back door as you can fucking get, brother. I'm telling you now.
Smokey,
personal experiences, that's all I'm saying, right? Personal experiences.
Smokey, what we don't want is you getting as low as you did the other night. We don't want that.
Yeah,
and you're that tune, so are you, brother.
If you ever do, just ring someone. Have a chat with JB or Buzz or Mosey or me or anyone. Do it. Ring someone. Don't just...
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. See, if I had Natural's phone number, I'd have fucking rang him straight and told him straight.
Please, SG, if you're listening, it's important that you understand Smokey does not have any beef with you. He knows you're a good guy. And please do not allow anybody to get in between you. Please don't, mate. Because SG, you've got a lot of support in this community. And I wouldn't want anything to happen between you. Honestly, bro, like, I know you might feel like it was an attack, but I know Smokey's not like this. Come on, guys. This is, you can see this is not like Smokey. Smokey's fed up to the highest degree now. Come on, let's be real a minute. Yeah?
I agree with that. Yeah,
he's had enough. Enough is a fucking enough. And Smokey feels by his psychiatrist has told him, he fucking let it out. Don't stop bottling this up now. Whatever you feel, let it out. And it's unfortunate that a lot of it is the anger he's got built up is aimed at the people who. Well, I've never seen Smokey like this, guys. I ain't gonna lie. This is
I'm all over the place, mate. I am. My mental health is all over the fucking place.
Have you and Tom sorted it out now, or not?
I'm not interested in him either. He's another one that's full of shit. He's another one that lies to his fucking asshole. I'm not interested in him. I don't like liars, Buzz. I fucking can't stand them.
No, nor can I.
Pisses me off. It really does, and everybody falls for this bullshit all the time. I can't be fucked with the lies. I can't. Right? If people don't like what I'm saying, then leave. You know what I mean? It's easy as that. I'm not interested. The only thing I'm interested in is getting my mental health back on track. And if I have to fucking go and fly off the handle like I've done because I need to get it out, I'm sorry, it's the way it is. If it stops me from fucking topping myself and hurting myself, fucking right, I have to let it out.
I think. Do you understand that you are like you've got a lot of support in this community? You know that, right? You do know that. You've got to understand that, mate, because you have got a lot of support. No matter what people are trying to twist this, look, everyone knows you've just gone through a real dark time. Yeah. So to try and make this about you're the bad one, this is an attack on me. I can't believe Smokey's just done this. Oh my god. What are you trying to do to this guy, man? What are you trying to do? You know fine well it wasn't an attack. You know fine well this was not manipulated to try and make SG end his live stream. But yet no one on that live stream on theirs was even correcting him. No one. But so Smokey's seeing this, thinking the whole community's turning against him again. It's not true. That's not right. Because he did not do this to harm SG's channel. SG.
Oh, not at all.
The community love you, bro, and you should.
Really unfortunate that it's been taken like that. You know, I didn't think they would. I honestly didn't think it was going to get taken like that.
But they would. They'll run with anything to split Smokey and SG up. It's a cause. It's about the divide. Remember, hey, whose team are you on? Oh, this is a great opportunity to get someone on my team, on our team.
I can always ring SG if you want, and try to get to talk to you.
Yeah, he can jump on my panel, and I'll apologise to him personally. It's not a problem. You know, I will, because I was out of order doing that on his stream.
Well, the other way is, if you wanted, I could give him your number if that's what you want. Or just
I don't mind either way. Either way, I don't mind doing a public apology because he does deserve it, right? He does deserve it, and I'm not. I'm not so much of a man not to fucking apologise.
You know what? I tell you what. No. I tell you what sickens me. Right, is where everybody else's apology when they're coming onto live streams and kicking off when I went live and all that. No one apologised to me, and why all of a sudden, because you're someone who's vulnerable at the moment, you have to apologise. Fair enough. If SG wants you to apologise, then crack on. Everybody does what you've just done. Nobody doesn't. It's happened on all panels. How many people have come into my life? How many people goes into Morsley's, my stream, Cop Watcher stream, and kick off with somebody else? They don't need to apologise.
That's a fair point.
I'm sorry, guys. Like, this is the problem. Again, because you know Smokey's vulnerable at the moment, I believe that he's just been played on his fucking heartstrings. If SG wants an apology, mate, obviously you're going to do it because you don't want him to be upset. But I think, again, this is the pressure of the fucking community, which is pushing you to fucking publicly apologise when you've done nothing wrong. In my eyes, you've gone at someone who's had enough, and that's what these panels are about: clearing the air, getting discussions going, getting conversation flowing. Or am I wrong?
Yeah. It's just, you know, I'm only doing what is good for my own mental health. That's all I'm doing.
And that's what you need.
You know,
to do.
And I can't keep it stored up. Mostly, I can't no more. It's got to come out.
Listen, let me just say something, right? And I haven't said this publicly. A few people know, but I've done the same as what you did the other day. And so I know exactly how you feel, mate. You know, I got to my limit with something in my personal life, and I just didn't want to fucking wake up, you know. So I know how you feel.
You know, I could go into the fucking roots and why-fors of why sexual abuse has affected my fucking life. I could go down that road, but I'm not going to go down that road on it.
Because they'll twist it, mate. You know what they're like. They'll make fake accounts and they'll start making it 10 times worse. That's the problem with this community, bro. It's all fucking toxic and horrible people.
There's so many horrible
people in this community. Horrible. They'll fucking want to see you swing, and then they'll go, "There's one down." That's what they want.
Yeah.
That's what they want. It's a tally on their sheet. Ha ha. Now who's next? Where is the fucking line? You bunch of trolls. Stop it, man. You see this guy's going for a fucking nuff. Let's not. SG, I'm sorry, mate, that you've had to end your stream, but there's a guy here the other day was about to end his fucking life. That's a lot more important than you ending your stream 5 minutes ago. And that's the thing we should be talking about, not talking about a stream which ended.
I've just heard something. Don't know if you want to know. Smokey. SG 9:05 is starting his live back up.
Good. Don't ever stop, SG.
But he's Bear Britain's asked every one of his people on his channel to go across.
That's nice. That's good.
So hopefully it will build himself back up and at least then try to move on with all this shite. And someone big up London just said, everyone just needs to grow up.
Agreed. 1,000,000% agreed. No one should be sat in Smokey's shoes right now where he's feeling fucking the world's on top of his shoulders. No disrespect to SG. I know you've had to end your live stream. You can start another one back up and everyone will go over there, right? With all this drama, you'll probably generate more viewers now anyway, so it's probably benefited you. But Smokey right now is still...
a new fucking stream. You can't start a new life.
No.
Exactly. Well fucking said. Well said.
You know, and people say, oh, he's playing victim. I'm not playing victim. SG was the victim in that, right? And I apologise. And again, I apologise. 92 in the chat, and I apologise to SG. It's nothing to do with SG. It's fucking natural being a fucking prick, being its usual self of, oh, well, you know, oh, woe is me. I drink myself to the bottom of a bottle. Just fucking do it quietly, mate. Stop fucking trying to crack onto 20-year-old fucking girls, right? When you're 60 years old. Stop being a fucking pervert, right? Because I just had enough. I've had enough. I have. I've had it up to the top of my fucking head. I have had enough of the fucking bullying and the bullshit. Now it's kicked me off. It's triggered me off.
Cassie's over on BBA's saying big up this side of the community.
No, he's not. He's on Smokey
No,
saying that.
He said it in here.
Oh, I'm on the wrong panel. Sorry, my apologies.
Smokey. So what I'm saying is, what is it like? You've got a lot of guys. Listen, if anyone's
fuck off, Kringle. Fuck off, Kringle.
If anyone's got anything, I think Smokey, allow him, please, guys, allow him to get his shit off his chest. Yeah, surely everyone else hasn't been able to do it. Everyone else has, but as soon as Smokey tries, they use anything in the way to stop him. Please, guys, this guy was fucking at death's door 2 days ago. 2 days. So allow him whatever he's got. You've got to allow him to get it off his chest. And if you don't, then you're
on my channel.
And that's what I want in the drama. I'm saying to get this. Psychiatrist has told him to get rid of it. Now, if there's anything I've ever done, Smokey, please tell me right now and get it off your chest.
No, you haven't. You haven't, mate. There's just a few people, right, which think it's okay to lie to people, to say, I've got a heart of gold, yet they're willing to push someone to fucking put suicide, right? These people need to realise what they're fucking doing to people. And it's just me. There's people in the community that are like, don't speak up. That haven't got the bollocks to do what I'm doing now and to do what we're all doing now. There's loads of people in the community that just don't feel like they've got the intestinal fortitude to fucking move forward.
I know.
But I'm sorry, I can't be that person no more. I'm me. I've got to get it out, because if I don't get it out, I start looking for things. I start looking to do things. I can't do that. I can't be that no more. I can't do it. It's got to get out. It's got to get out. And people that are filling people like Torb, filling people full of shit and fucking natural, trying to think he's the fucking king I am. When really, that's all he is the bloke that sinks to the bottom of a fucking bottle every fucking night and won't admit he's a fucking alcoholic. I'd help him. Do you know what I mean? Fuck me, there's plenty of people that have got substance abuse problems and mental health issues and so on in this community. I'd help any fucking one of them, friend or foe.
And that's what puts you in a different category. You know what I mean? Even if you're not friendly with someone, you still help them. You know, that's...
Yeah, fucking right I would. Because I wouldn't want anybody going through that.
You're friends with...
I wouldn't want anybody to be in the position I am now.
Are you friends with Film Boy?
Actually, Film Boy, right? I've got a good respect with Film Boy at the moment. We're really good at the moment.
Could you ask him to maybe have a chat with them lot and to calm that down? Just a suggestion.
I could do, but you know, whether it goes off well or not, you know what I mean? I don't want him fucking persecuted either, because this is what happens. Somebody sticks up for somebody and they're fucking persecuted straight away.
Yep.
super sets. Apparently, Mrs. BBA is disappointed. I'm no fucking disappointed in your discussion, mate. Well, look, people can be disappointed all they want. We've got a man here who's
not once, right? Not once have I slagged off Bear or Mrs. BBA, right? It's not once I've done that, and not once. And I've actually said what he done with Drone the other night was a really good thing. A really good thing when he tried to talk him down, and that I got admiration for. That is something that you know, he even went on Cop's channel and done it, right? And him and Cop don't talk, and that's something. That's someone with a bit of intestinal fucking fortitude, at least.
Do you know, BBA? In my opinion, he ain't a bad fella. You know, I know that might be a bit controversial to say, but
well, I'll be honest with you.
But what he did. As I said, what he did, I can't fault him for.
yeah,
I really can't.
For me, I'm seeing a change in him, which is good. He's not as heated as he was. He's a lot more calmer than what he was. And you know what? It helps the community. Why? Because you ain't got a loud mouth.
And
you know what I mean?
Sorry, can I quickly say something? Crinkle, can I say one thing to you, mate?
Fuck off.
Fucking
No, hang on. Stop being a bully to Smokey. Smokey is not a fucking bully. He just doesn't want you on his channel. Now go away and leave him alone.
Delete him. Ain't the right time, mate. Just go away.
Delete him off
StreamYard. Check your email, bro.
Just block him off. You don't want him on, then just block him. Because I said that to him the other night when I was trying to deal with Southampton.
He thinks it's all right. He thinks it's all right to make derogatory remarks about fucking disabled people and that. There's something fucking wrong with his head.
Well, I was talking to Southampton the other day when he was trying for him to commit suicide, and all he was doing, I said, not tonight, leave it, and he just carried on and on and on and on, trying to get on. He just doesn't know when to fuck off and leave it.
I can jump down if you want him in. No problem. Like I don't.
No, Kringle.
Yeah.
No, do I fuck? After earlier's performance, no, do I fuck? I don't want him anywhere near my channel.
All I'm gonna say, Smokey. Look, you're entitled to have your say, right? I think everyone can agree on that. You've got a lot to get off your chest, and if anyone don't respect that, you're out of order. This guy was about to end his life 2 days ago. Thank God for JB and Reeb, who people ain't. Not that they did it for a pat on the back, but they did it because they care. Yeah, you all portray JB and Reeb as some nasty monsters, horrible monsters. They don't care about anybody but themselves. Well, these two people drove half an hour, whatever it is, to get to his house, get through his door, and sat there for 5 hours and made sure this guy was alive. Now name me one more fucking person in this community who's done that. Go on.
I would.
So people say, I've got it wrong about JB, I've got it wrong about Reeb. I'm telling you guys, we've done a lot of talking backstage, and let me tell you this is not about the community or any just man to man, talking about things in life. Smoke is right. These two people are spot on. Whether you like it or not, maybe if you wish, but that's a fact.
I can't comment in the chat because I got accidentally blocked on this channel.
Yeah, so I don't know how we're going to do that. We'll sort that out, mate.
Get unblocked.
That's all I wanted to say, Smoke. Sorry, I'm going to go. Smokey, please keep your chin
before you go, Buzz.
Thanks, Buzz.
I've got a question. Can somebody answer? What is the outcome that everybody is looking for with these lies? Why did they start, and what is the outcome that is portrayed for everybody to take? Because all I see is a toxic environment. Everybody wants to pull you down. Nobody's prepared to do anything for themselves. Everybody wants it.
Big up, Master Ron.
And I'm just a bit
sorry, Peter.
If all these lies are about.
That's why my live streams have ended. I've not live streamed for nearly 3 weeks now, 2 weeks.
My point is, what's the end goal? What are we all looking for? Because it's all arguments, it's all a bit bickering, and the points are not getting across.
Big up, GB.
Well, what's up, brother? Okay?
I'm gonna go, but I'm just gonna go, guys, because I've got to set this up for 9 o'clock. I don't know if you're going.
Buzz, all the best, bro.
Yeah.
See you later, Buzz.
Peter, thank you, Buzz. Thank you for coming in.
Smokey. Anytime, bro.
Thank you,
guys. Give this guy a break, please. Just give him a fucking break. Enough.
Later.
Cheers, Peter. If you're on at 9 o'clock, I don't know if you got my email, but guys, thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. I'll see you all soon. Peace.
See you, mate.
Thank you. Cheers, Buzz. people got to fucking realize, right? There is real fucking lives at stake. You know what I mean? And and as I said, I've been advised, get it out to you, get it fucking straight out. Because if you don't, they'll eat you up, and you'll end up doing the same thing again. And this is exactly what I've been told by a fucking psychiatrist. So what am I going to do? I've got to get it out.
There's two ways of getting it out. One is airing it like you're doing, and the other one is writing it down. And when you write it down, you get a better, more perspective of what you're saying, at least what you think you're saying to other people, because that's what I do.
I used to do that, write stuff down and then read it back like an hour later.
Mikey, is there any chance of taking that banner down so I can see who that other person is? I haven't got a clue who he is. I recognise his voice.
Peter Pope.
Peter.
I recognise his voice from somewhere, but I don't know where.
Probably from all the script.
The thing is, guys, right? If I can't vent, right, and I can't get it off my chest, then I've had the last 4 months of shit. The same as JB, the same as Reeb. 4 months of fucking shit. No more. It's got to stop. And I've got to tell people how I feel about them. It's simple. I've got to.
Well, then you got to look at how other people are going to take it and how they're going to hurt you back with the information that you're going to chuck at them. Because remember, and I've learned this, not a lot of people can understand what you're saying, where you're coming from, or even how you're putting it across. To them, it's a great big shock, whole lot of words, misunderstanding. They're put on pedestal. They don't know what to say or do, and normally they come back with the wrong answer. That's how it all starts.
Yeah.
Right, Smokey, I just wanted to show my support for you again, mate, because I can't.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much, mostly.
The only reason I popped on, mate. But yeah,
Thank
just
you.
keep your chin up, man, and get my number off JB. And you know, if you
yeah, we'll talk about getting you unblocked.
Oh yeah, we'll figure that out, mate. But listen, even if it's at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, you can phone me, mate. Just you know,
Thank you.
I can talk you how to get him undone, Smokey. It's easy enough.
Okay.
Yeah, Cop, if you could do that, mate, that'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll speak to him after this.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that cop watcher that was in here earlier wasn't me.
Yeah, that's why I sent you a message, Cop.
Yeah, I didn't get to it because I haven't had my phone with me. I've just left it on the side all day. So, yeah, it wasn't me.
As I said, I owe SG an apology, and I don't know how many times I've said it. You know, it's not his fault. It's nothing to do with SG. It was just the fact that I seen that fucking idiot, and I just had to get it out.
It's unfortunate that it got taken like that. Actually.
I understand. I did exactly the same yesterday.
Right, I am sorry for interrupting, Peter. I am going to go. I'll speak to you all soon. Smokey, keep your chin up, mate.
Take it easy. Thanks, mostly. Thank you, buddy. Take it easy.
Like I say, Smokey, I did exactly the same yesterday to Master Ron, and like I say, it really isn't nice. Do you know what I mean? When I look back at it all, you know, it's not really nice. I've got to be more grown up and look at my situation. Look, I've never came on here to be liked, which I've noticed with the community. Most people want to be liked, and it's like all the nice words, big up, oh, you know, I'm not into all of that. You know what I mean? None of that. This is why I don't have a channel. If I did have a channel, I would go on live. Most of them would just be arguments, mate, because that's what people want to do. Nobody's interested in any information. What they want to do is just point their finger at you, put their point across, and then blame you for the way that they feel. And I'm like, hello.
Yeah.
But sometimes we have to look at it in that way, that other people are the ones that are certain more than us, because we're misunderstanding them as we're putting our point across for them to understand us.
Is he there?
We don't give them a second to come back because we've got, as you said, you've got a lot on your chest, you need to get it off. I'm the same. I did it to Master Ron yesterday. I did it in a disrespectful way, 100%. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, the man wants a Skype chat and everything else, you know what I mean? The main thing that we'll get wrong, which I find, is nobody knows anybody. Mainly, it's really like reality TV. It's really mad. And like I say, everybody just wants to be angry and ask everybody. And I've noticed this in the chat many times. People are asking people to commit suicide. Put it on live TV. Let's us all watch it. Where is the mentality in a human being gone?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If that's your entertainment, well, if that's your entertainment, you can go on Google, type in snuff movies, and you'll probably find enough of them. Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah,
wrong.
that's right.
I think it's wrong that nobody has a listening ear. Everybody has a point of view, and their point must be right, and it's always about you. But when what they forget is when they're pointing that one finger at you, there's three pointing back. So you're pointing at yourself more than what you're pointing at me. So whatever's coming from you, really, is you, what you're speaking about. And that's what most people do. They only can comment themselves because they see a reflection in you or what they used to be or what they are or what they're going to be. Anyway, I should have come.
You know, I just can't stand this fucking hypocrisy, this bullshit that's flying around. You know, it's just too much, man. Fucking too much. You know, you either fucking man up and get it fucking sorted, or you end up dwindling down into a pit of fucking hell. And I'm not willing to put myself down into that pit of hell again. I'm not.
I agree. This is what I say about me going on that live yesterday and doing exactly the same as what you did today. I'm the same sort of guy. When it's on my chest, I'm ready to explode. Now, I kept him in before I caught one. I did try to catch him the next day, but I didn't. So then when I did catch him, I just went bang. I didn't think about anything. And this is what I say about being attacked. When you attack back, you don't think. You have everything. You know it's coming. And then when it's like you, Smokey, earlier. When it goes, it goes. You have no control over it until you get to the end. Then when you're at the end, it's like, hold on a minute, what did I say? What did I do? Oh shit, I've hurt you. Oh my god. Oh. And then you reflect on what you've done. But while you're going,
I didn't mean to hurt SG or his channel or anything that he does. That's something that wasn't on my mind.
All you seen was a chance. You ran and you grabbed it, and he says what he says without looking around. You just tunnel vision. You had what you had to say. It came off your chest. You said it. Then when your eyes was opened, you realised you was on somebody else's channel. You was rude and everything else. And like I say, while you go through it, you don't notice you're doing that. It's only when you come to the end of it and you reflect on it. That's when you start noticing what you've done.
Hey, Smokey.
Yeah, man.
Look, you know, I did watch it. I think that, you know, you've apologized to SG now, and if he's a big enough man, which I know he is, he probably will accept that apology. It wasn't an attack on him. He chose to shut the stream down. He could have, in hindsight, he probably would have kicked you and Natural Born Serial Killer, and I think it's going to be cool between you and SG.
I haven't blocked you, Glue.
I'll be honest. I will be honest. The situation is, I think that BBA opened up his live stream and made it bigger and turned into something that it wasn't really. You know, I think BBA took the opportunity to make it bigger and to blow it out of proportion. But look, have a chat with SG and it'll be fine. You're not apologising for Natural Born Serial Killer. You're just apologising that you.
No, I'm not apologising to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Never apologise to that man. Let me clear something up with Glue. Glue, I haven't blocked you, brother. I haven't. I would never do it. You make me laugh, man. You funny as fuck. Something I wouldn't do.
I'm jumping.
I will be blocking you, you fucking crinkle bastard, if you carry on.
You did all the back work. You did all the stuff in the backstage then by now.
Oh, no more crinkle, please. No more crinkle.
Thanks for giving me the time, but I got to go. I'm on Buzz's channel.
Crinkle needs to be.
All right, Peter. Thank you for coming in, man.
Right, if you want to block it, if you want to block Crinkle from StreamYards, yeah.
I don't know what's gone on here, Glue.
Right, if you click on his name, Smokey, click on Crinkle's name in backstage. You got the three little dot, and it'll say block from studio, and you won't be able to come back into your studio. But don't ask me how to unblock anyone from there because I can't remember. If you see his name in the back, you should be able to block him from there. If not, let him in and then block him. Kick it. Do as you would by kicking someone, and you can bring them on the stage, and then click on it, and then you can say it will say right at the bottom, banned from studio. I mean, you won't be able to come onto your studio whatsoever until he gets another name like he does, because I think he's got about 20 different accounts.
20?
Yeah, he's got about 20 different accounts.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well,
So
obviously, you know,
saying,
it's up to Smokey to block him, isn't it? You know, if
oh, yes,
You know, at the end of the day, right, what he said earlier was downright insulting and downright fucking rude.
and
Right,
if you feel you want to block him, brother, you know.
well, as I said, it's up to you, but there's someone on here, MZPO something face, says don't block him.
it's his channel, so he can do what the hell he wants with it, love.
Well, that's right. It's up to
Yeah.
Smokey what he does.
Exactly,
But I
love.
was just explaining how to do it.
Yeah,
Now it's down to
exactly.
Smokey
Yeah, I
if
had
he
to learn
wants
that
to
too,
do
love.
it.
Yeah.
It's down to Smokey now. Because I know Smokey doesn't. He hates blocking anybody. I've never known him to block
I'm not
anyone.
one for one. Going on, Sparky.
You
He
know,
would rather-
Smokey, I just have. I'm sorry, it sounds really silly, right? I've had 2 joints. I'm sorry, but what he just said, I have this wonderful vision of you in a log cabin, and what's the first thing you check in a log cabin? The chimney. So all the smoke goes up; it doesn't come down. So there you go. That's a description of your friends. They're making sure the chimney is unblocked. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
It
can't
does.
go
Sorry.
up.
Yeah,
You can't.
that's it.
Once you've gone up there, you can't come back down to hit that low point again.
Yeah.
Am I right? Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that. And also,
Yeah.
this is the expression of the chimney. The chimney is the heart
Yeah.
of the house. You
Yeah,
know?
I've never heard of that saying before, being honest.
Yeah.
That's
The
a
chimney
new
is
one
the
for
heart of
me.
the house. Yeah. Chimney's the heart of the house, love.
Yeah. That MZP, Crinkle's all right, yes, he is all right. But when you're having a sensible conversation like I was the other night, he's a pain in the arse when you say not tonight and he keeps on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah.
to learn when he gets said no, it's no. Leave it and then come back another day. That's the way to do it. That's the way I've tried to explain it to him. Sorry, Smokey.
Right. I don't know why nobody's seeing your messages, Glue.
I can see his messages. I can see his
I've not
messages.
blocked you, Glue. I've not. I wouldn't block you, man. You make me giggle. You do. You do brighten my
I
fucking
like-
day, man.
I like Glue Sniffer. He's a nice guy. But I can see his messages.
He's not blocked.
No, he's definitely not blocked. I can see it. Because his last one was, what was it? Someone has blocked me as
Yeah,
you
that
don't
one.
see my messages. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
I can see him.
Yeah.
All right, Paul.
See,
Yeah,
all
I
of
see him,
you
all
work
right.
on computers. This is the confusing part, love.
What's that?
When you work on the
Well, it-
computers,
Yeah,
you've all...
the only way it can see that he hasn't been, if he thinks no one can see his messages,
hmm
he could be blocked on Google itself.
Okay, so
You know
his
what I mean?
account or his email. Yeah. I've had
Under
that.
his email, not so when he's on here, he's all right. But if he goes and signs into a Google account, no one's going to see
It's a
it.
different account. Yeah,
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
And that way, the only way you can get off of that is if you ask Buzz how to do it, because he let me know how to do it, and I can't remember.
Yeah, I totally
This is his
get you. I
second
totally
account.
understand what you're saying. Yeah, because my daughter
Yeah.
thinks to
I
use
don't
my
know why.
phone.
I don't know why
what I'll
Glue's
do-
been blocked. So
Smokey, have
understand
you
that.
got? What are you on? Are you on your phone or on your tablet?
Yeah, on my phone.
What? Right, go onto your tablet.
And link them up, love.
Right, go on to UK Studio.
Under what?
UK Studio. Yeah, go on to that.
Hang on.
There's a red symbol, love.
Hang on. Let me go into my studio.
Yeah.
It's YouTube music.
So you're
Listen to it
adding
every-
it. You're adding to your creative content, your production.
No. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get him to go into
Oh, it's
studio.
okay. I'm back. That's what he says. It's okay. I'm back. Right. Happy days.
Oh, Is he? Oh, well, I've just seen it.
Yeah, he said, okay, he's back.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, I wouldn't block you, Glue. You make me giggle, man. Funny as fuck. Fair play to you.
Yeah.
You do make me smile.
As I said, I'll tell you what, you've got some really good people in your chat, mate.
Yeah, I have. And do you
You've
know
got
what,
some
right? And I
really good
apologise
people.
to you all if you all witnessed that fucking rant earlier. I really, and on SGs, I apologise to you all, but I have to get it off my chest because I don't approve of being called a fucking wrong un when
No.
fucking, it's a long way from my fucking back door, like,
Well,
Darling.
I've
Darling,
actually
darling.
been called that word. I've actually been called it a few times.
Yeah.
I've
It's
still
fucking
got the text.
disgusting. It's a
I've also got the
disgusting
same
word.
text. And it
It's
was
a
from
disgusting
someone.
sentence, right? A wrong un is a disgusting sentence for a disgusting human being.
Yep. That they should be all put on an island and left there. With
Go
no.
on,
The
YouTube Asylum. How we
penguins
doing,
wouldn't
brother? You can
survive.
jump on, Rob. Hey, jump on, Rob. I'd like to talk to you, man.
Yeah, he's a nice
I'd
guy
like to
as
talk
well.
to you. Yeah, and I'm going to put the link back in the chat because I'd like to talk to Rob.
Yeah.
The
Can
lovely
I ask
guy.
you guys? I know you were talking earlier, and Ben has met
Oh,
one
drive
of the
the
lads.
power.
How many of you are met together? Because face to face is a totally different strength.
I've met JB and Smokey. I've met BBA. I've met SG. I've met GB Auditor.
Yeah. Doesn't it make a difference, love?
It does.
I don't know.
Believe it or not,
I think
it does.
Even on a silly day, we call it a silly day. You're nervous, and it's like first day at school.
Right.
But it does. You have that memory. You have that something that they can't take away from you.
Can I quickly say something? Crinkle. Yes, everyone's allowed to have their opinions. Yeah, but when someone says not tonight or not now, if you just left it and disappeared, and then maybe come back another day and have a chat with Smokey when he's not so low.
Healing. He's healing.
Yeah, let him get healed and then come back. He might talk to you and you might end up sorting things out, but just leave it for tonight. We're not all children. We're adults.
These rights are in power right now.
Yep, yeah. And he doesn't want you on there at the moment. Just leave it. Just don't keep coming on and putting stupid comments in the backstage.
But James, wait, do you know what, brother? Do you know what? Me and you come up in a conversation with me and Dino earlier, and he's got you a back big time, he have, brother. He's got you a back big time. All right? And when I fired it off at Natural, he didn't know what to say. He didn't know what to do. And the first thing he said was, I do jiu-jitsu, I do boxing, I'm this, I'm that, I'll tie you up. And I just said to him, look, mate, you couldn't tie your own fucking shoelaces. Do yourself a favour, fuck off from me. You know what I mean? And it's as easy as it is. Yeah, I brought that up, James Waite. I brought that up. And do you know what he said to me? Do you know what his disgusting fucking answer was to me about that? I only done it because I wanted to lose some weight. She's a big girl, and I wanted to make sure that she lost some weight too. Fucking disgusting fucking creature as he is.
I remember that, love. Yeah.
Right. I apologise for
listen, I'm gonna hop off now.
All right, no worries. Thank you for coming on.
No bother.
Thank you, Scorpio.
Listen, love to you all. Darling, I cried about you, and I'm over here in Ireland. I'm watching from a screen on my TV or my phone, but I'm there.
Thank you.
There.
Thank you very much.
Love to you guys.
Thank you.
Love to hear
much appreciated. Love to Ireland.
Exactly. Life is too short. Don't fall out with anyone. Kick their ass, but don't fall out with them.
Yeah. James Waite, yeah, he is a fucking horrible man.
Well, good news. Good news, Smokey.
Good night, guys.
Crinkle. Good night. Good news is you ain't going to get grief off Crinkle because he's live on S3s.
Oh, good. Good for
So that's good news for you, right, brother?
Yeah. Fucking great. Yeah. Purple Spliff, yeah, I know, man. I know. And I done it on the wrong channel. I appreciate that. And this is why he has an apology off me. You know what I mean? This is why he has the apology. It was nothing to do with SG. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with SG. But I just seen my opportunity and I had to go for it because let me tell you something now. The man is a fucking disgusting human being. An absolute disgrace. What a waste of skin and breath.
But anyway, you know that we've got your back, Smokey.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know that.
I just can't be in the position, right, of being called a fucking paedophile. What the fuck does give anybody any right to call anybody without any fucking evidence of anything a fucking nonce?
I got called that. I got called that.
That's wrong.
I got called it. And it was from somebody that it was actually from someone that we all thought was a friend.
Wrong.
I'm not going to say his name, but yeah, he said it in a text message to me.
Yeah, you know it is wrong. It is wrong. You know you can't label people things like that.
No,
you can't fucking do it, man. Yeah, I am. I'm purple. Yeah, I've been advised by my psychiatrist to let it all out, brother. Because if I don't, I'm gonna end up in the position I was on the weekend. It's got to come out. And if it offends, I'm sorry, but it's got to come out.
Hello, Marie.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, James Wade. The man is a fucking drip. He is. He is.
He doesn't.
He said. He threatened me. He said, "I'm coming to Wales." I said, "Come to Wales." He said, "Oh, you've got to invite me." Why the fuck do I have to invite you?
We will keep a welcome in the hillside, though.
Oh yeah.
Because he kept on saying that he doesn't.
The hillside. Sorry, go on.
Natural said he actually said he doesn't trust me yet. He doesn't know which side I'm on. And he won't ever trust me.
What do you mean side? What's called a side business?
I know. I'm on, as I keep saying, I'm on my own side.
Look, yeah, what's called a side business? Just be on the side of your morals, on the side of the truth. That's it. You know, your friends. Look,
I've already proven which side I'm on.
Right, like Smokey's a good friend of mine offline, right? He's friends with people who I wouldn't get on with online. It doesn't mean I can't be friends with him. Come on, man. It's time to grow up, like, really?
I will only trust people that I know that I can trust.
Yeah.
And I trust Smokey and JB and everybody else on these channels. Hang on a minute. Shut up, Alexa. Shut up. I didn't ask you anything.
Oh, Don, you're doing my Alexa now. Alexa, shut up.
Alexa, shut up.
Alexa, turn the lights on.
And
shut up.
LJ's bro,
Alexa, shut up.
In fact, she's messaging me as well, so we are talking. So unlucky.
God.
Anyway,
does anyone else's, I'm not going to say the word, but does anyone else's start up without even having to say anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine reacts to other words that sound like it.
Yeah. It's starting to annoy me. What about when you're asleep?
Now you can change your voice now in the echoes. You can ask to change your voice. Yeah, and it changes to a voice.
I did this one, and I was asleep one night, and it started playing music without me even saying anything. I was sound asleep.
Yeah, people say they listen to you. They can listen to you.
I've heard that. I don't know. I'm just getting every so often I'll turn the bloody thing off, but it does get to my head.
Hey Rob, it's really nice to talk to you, man. It is. It's the first time we've actually talked, I think, isn't it?
No, I think we've talked before. I think I've been on a panel you've been on before. I think you've come on JB's. Did we, JB? I'm sure I've spoken to.
I've never spoken to you.
But I wanna congratulate you on your channel because it's a good little channel, good content, and keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Bloody brilliant! I love it.
If you see it, you call it, man. You call it. You got the
Yeah.
same sort of view I have, bro. And I gotta be honest, you see it, you call it, and I love it.
Yeah. Regardless of
All
who
of
it
you do.
is.
All of you do. All of you do. Non-violence. We're always watching. All of you.
Yeah.
All of you were really, really good exposing the auditors. All of you really clever, really good.
I watched the one that you put up a little while ago, Rob.
Mm.
I thought
Which
that was
one?
quite
You
good.
know.
The
And I watched
about
you,
blaming-
and I watched you, Rob, right? I watched you get dragged, get fucking bullied left, right, and
Yeah.
centre, man, right? And do you know what? Now, the only thing I can say to you is, I'm sorry for your loss, mate, and please recover from it.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will.
Okay? And I would never, ever, ever say anything about anybody's partners or anything like that, because it's just not the done thing, man.
No.
Right? So my feeling, my heart is with you. You know, my heart's with you.
Thank you.
All right, please. I know it. Don't. I know they're only words, but they do. You know, they mean something when it comes out of a mouth that's got. You know what I mean? That's got a heart of gold. I try
Yeah.
to be as good as I can to everybody.
Yeah.
I try and see the best in people. But there's some people you just can't see the best in.
I'm going to say the same to you as well.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a hard year, but it's gonna get easier. Obviously, it's gonna get easier over time.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I was with her for 10 years, so I'm not gonna get over her in 2 minutes, am I?
Oh fuck
You
no.
know, I've had people saying to us, you know, who are you with now? And I'm like, who am I with now? I'm still grieving
Yeah.
over her a year on.
Yeah, of course.
And I can still see myself grieving like in a couple of years' time.
I'll tell you what, I lost my dad in 2012, and I still grieve now. I
Yeah.
still get upset now.
Yeah.
No, that's all we can do is all be there for each other. Do you know what I mean? That's all we can do is be there for each other.
Yeah. That's why I don't
You
know
know,
why
this
they
fucking
come together. You don't have to like what people do, but just, you know, you can like each other. People don't have to take up sides. You know, like in JB, like in Buzz, like in Live Free, Marty. You know, shouldn't be sides.
there shouldn't be sides. There shouldn't be sides. You're right. You're right. There shouldn't be sides. But the problem is, right? There's a couple of people that like the sides.
Yeah, they're setting
That
up the
want
sides.
the
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They do, and they're not willing to fucking pull it together. They're just willing to distance people all the time, and it's wrong. It's out of order. It shouldn't be that way.
Smokey, sorry, have you read the last message that was on backstage?
Well, the private
Sorry.
message. Yeah, I've read that. Yeah, I've answered that one.
All right, sorry, mate.
That's all right. I've answered that one.
All right, apologise. Oh. Hello, Master Ron.
Hello, Master Ron. You all right, brother?
Hello, JP. Hello, Smokey. Yeah, I'm fine. You owe nobody an apology. Nobody.
Well, I felt I was a bit out of order on SGs. I did feel like
No,
I was a bit out of order.
no. You owe nobody an apology, mate. Nobody.
You know, I just try. You know, with someone that's got some experience in this this non-see abusive fucking shit that goes on, right? Personal experience. Let me tell you now, it's the fucking farthest away from what you know. You calling me something like that? It's like red rag to a bull.
Yeah. No, you owe nobody an apology, Smokey. You've been through a lot of shit over the weekend, mate. We've had another person going through some stuff and what have you, as we all know. You know what I mean? You owe nobody, not one person you owe an apology for. Not one. No.
You know,
No.
Sorry, Maria, you had to look at that, but that's blocked for 5 minutes because I'm not having you being slated either, girl.
All right, cheers. Yeah, I think I know who that is. It's pretty cool.
Well, That's all right. Blocked. So it is what it is. This is what I mean. There's people like that fucking troll Crinkle and all, and they all want to cause problems, And me, I haven't said fuck all for 4 months. I've kept it all bottled in for 4 months, 16 fucking weeks. I've kept it bottled in. And it's got to come out. It's got to come out. Here we are.
Just keep being yourself and being true to yourself, Smokey. That's all you can do, buddy, honestly.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's all I can be. And that's all I can be, is true to myself. You know what I mean? I can't be no one else. This is not a facade. This is not a fucking act. Do you know what I mean? It's not. It's not. It's me. It's me. And if I fire off like I've done today, right, then there's a reason behind that.
Yeah,
and the reason behind it is I've just got to get it out. I've got, people just think they can fucking ruin other people's lives, man. It's fucking wrong.
Yeah, that's why I say to you, Smokey, you don't have to apologise to anybody, mate. You know what I mean? I'll put it this way. If you go up on a panel, expect something if you've done something. And that's the way it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so you've got nothing to apologise about. I can't see anything that you have to apologise to anybody about, mate. I really do mean that.
I did fire off though, mate. I did fire off. As soon as I went in there, I fired off at Natlo because he's just a fucking pervert, and I cannot be fucking dealing with people like that. He's calling people wrong ends and that, right? But when he sat there fucking doing the same thing when he's trying to get on top of someone that's 40 years his fucking junior. What the fuck is the matter with him? And that's what bites my fucking, that's what gets me then. Look, that's what gets me going. It's like, really? Really?
Yeah, well, what are you supposed to do? Well, you know what I mean? If somebody's having personal attacks at them and everything, especially after the weekend that you've had, really, especially after the weekend, you've got to let it out. You eventually got it, and you did. So, you know what I mean? That's why I say to you, you don't need to apologise. You really don't.
And it's stupid when he says, I'll come down to Wales, you invite me.
Anybody that knows you, Smokey, knows you. I'd say over the internet, I know you. You're a genuine guy. That's what I get from you.
How many times do you know, right, that I have fired off like this?
The only time I've known you to fire off is when people have goaded you into it. To be honest.
Yeah.
Where they keep on expecting you have to defend yourself. You know what I mean? A few months ago, you had to defend yourself. And this is it.
Right, I did.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I was like 7 times. This is what it's all stemmed from. See, 7 times I done that in a week. 7 fucking times, once a day, going into panels, getting bullied, coming back out, going into the panels, trying to defend myself, getting bullied. No more.
Yeah, well, that's
no
it.
Fucking more, man.
I said for this new year, one of my New Year's resolutions, if I've got something to say, I'm going to fucking say it. And if a person don't like it, that's not my problem.
100%, Ron. And listen, Smokey, this is your channel. You see what you want to see on your channel, brother. It's your channel. If people don't like it in the chat, it is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I said, right, I'll give credit where credit's due. I will. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not a horrible bastard. What Bear did with Drone, right? Fantastic. What a fucking guy. I'll big him up on that. Fantastic. It doesn't mean that I'm friends with the man. I mean, he done a good thing. What Film Boy done with me was a good thing.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean. Why can't people just fucking stop their lies and bullshit? You know what I mean? Why? Where does it get anyone? Why does it? Where does it get everyone? It gets everyone nowhere. just gives more animosity, and it rolls on and rolls on and rolls on. I've said what I've had to say tonight. Now to Natural, he knows I don't like him, right? Simple as that. Done. I know Torb, I'll go again. Torb is a fucking liar. Done. You know what I mean? I'm not holding no fucking, I'm not pulling any punches, boys and girls. I ain't fucking pulling none no more. When a man says to fucking over fucking 100 people, I've got a job interview in the morning, and then ends up at Cardiff, outside Cardiff fucking prison, and then walks the dog the next day and looks disappointed in himself because he's lied, that's enough for me. How the fuck am I supposed to believe anything you say now? It's done.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my point, and this has been eating me up for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. It's got to come out. It's got to go. Whether they like it or not. I don't give offence, mind. I don't give offence. They take offence. You know what I mean?
In the background here saying, yep.
I don't give offence. I don't give offence. They take offence. That's exactly how it is.
Yeah.
It's impossible to give offence.
I'm laughing. I'm thinking about a proper real fence, pinching a fence.
No, it's right though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You are right, brother.
You can't give offence. People take offence. They too take offence.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was offended by what fucking Natural said to me, calling me. He didn't give that to me. I took offence because it was an offensive statement.
Well, he called you a nonce, didn't he? You said?
More or less, yeah. Called me a fucking wrong un.
Why did you call it wrong and then? Because you went down to meet.
Because I went down to meet Chris Live Free.
When he said on live stream, if you're around, you come down and meet me. Yeah.
Have a meet and greet. Yep.
Yep.
So everybody that's met Chris Live Free now is a wrong un. Surely.
Well.
Or if anyone wants to meet up.
That's that's the problem with YouTube, right? That's the problem with YouTube. He said, she said, Chinese whispers. I could say something now. By the time Bear Britain's picks it up, by the time Natural Born Killer picks it up, by the time YouTube Asylum picks it up, Cop Watcher, Master Ron, it's totally changed. It's different.
Yeah.
That's the problem with this. That's the problem with this internet, right? That's the problem with it.
And that's right. Exactly what I said to Natural. Were you there? And he couldn't answer me. I said, were you there? Couldn't answer me.
Of course you can't.
I said, no, because your fucking spineless mate, Michael, fucking News Now, fucking Yorkshire, was sat under his fucking car, in his car, I don't give a fuck where he was hiding.
Where was he actually hiding from?
There's no way in this earth that I would have hurt that man, right? He's 9 stone soaking wet. Fucking hell. There'd have been no pride in her.
You would have bent him like a pipe cleaner, to be fair. Let's be fair, like,
and this is what I mean. They don't understand, man.
Yeah. Like, honestly, you would have bent him like a pipe cleaner, but you didn't want that. Yeah, I know. You didn't want that, right? People are making it bigger than what it really is, right? To make people that feel sorry for them. That's all it is, Smokey. You know that. Come on.
Yeah. Well, pity don't go fucking far with me, unfortunately. I don't do the pity fucking card. Crying to his fucking friends because he's fucking too much of a baby to get out of his fucking car. That's not my problem. I might be a big lad. I might be a big lad, right? But I fucking don't use it in time. I don't use it to go and fucking smack people about. That's not my thing. I more or less protect people like fucking Michael rather than fucking give my in. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, but that's the narrative.
Days are fucking over, man.
Yeah, but that's the narrative they're going to give, and it's all about flipping it, right? It's all about, you wasn't there to cause issues. I know that. You know that, right? We both know that.
Yeah.
But the narrative is that you was, see, and people's run with it. People cyber bullied you because of it.
Yeah.
Right?
And that is the start of the rot.
Yeah.
That was the start of the fucking rock. That was the start of my mental health dropping.
Yeah, we know that. I know that. You know that.
And then you got people like Natural going, oh, whoa, whoa, no, yeah, Bonnie, lad, we got to think about men's mental health. He didn't fucking think about that, though, was he? When he was calling me a fucking wrong hen. Hypocrite. That's what he is. A fucking hypocrite. And if he's listening, you're a fucking hypocrite. Go fuck your Labradors. Fucking dickhead. Had enough of him, man. I've had enough of them all. Had enough of them all. Fucking bullies. I thought bullying stopped in school. No. Never fucking, you know what I mean? I even sent letters into prison to fucking protect Chris Live Free. That's how much I fucking wanted him hurt. Behave. There's 3 fucking lifers that he's come across that he fucking thinks that I don't know about. I fucking sent him letters to make sure he was okay. Why would I do that to someone that I wanted hurt?
That's the first time you mentioned that. I didn't think you would mention that publicly, but there we are.
I mentioned it. I'll mention it.
I already heard about that one.
I meant to put that in the comments. See that I've put in the back.
Why would I want anybody hurt? I'm not that type of guy. I'm not. But come to my front door, right, and I'll have the same reaction JB gave. I'm telling you now, come to my fucking front door and it'll be the same reaction JB gave to protect his family. And I ain't got no family to protect. I don't give a fuck. I'll be out that door. I don't give a flying fuck. And this is why they don't fucking combat me, because I don't care and I'm a crazy fucking Welshman.
Say that again.
Because I fight for what's right. I fight for what's right. I got moral fucking standards. You know? Moral fucking standards. Like what they done to Rob the other day. Wrong. What they've done to you, JB. What they've done to your missus. Wrong. What they're doing to certain people in the community because they think they're weak. Wrong. Because there's people like me, right, who'll stick my fucking neck on the line, right, and protect those fucking people. Because I'm telling you, I'm a bruiser, man. Fucking, I'm a bruiser. I am, and I don't give a fuck. I'll protect the weak. I'll protect the fucking weak and the meek, because that's exactly who I am.
No disrespect for you for that, mate.
And we are here for you, mate. And we are here for you to vent off.
And if I see people getting bullied, I've had my fucking ears bitten off and that by people for protecting people, man, fuck's sake. Do me a favour. I will protect the weak. I will protect the ones that cannot protect them fucking selves. I will not stand there in a bully mentality with a fucking gang saying, oh, I'm joining with them. Be fucked. That isn't me. I'm an underdog supporter, me.
Yeah, same.
Have you seen what's me photo this? Bloody hell, Crinkle's on SG's live as well. He's on both.
He's
not on this one.
Nah.
I know he's on SG's, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I done that, James. Wait, do you know what? I done that, brother. I give people my address to come and see me, and guess what they did? Fuck all.
Bottled it.
Bottled it. Fucking bottle jobs. All YouTube mouth and no YouTube action.
Stick behind the keyboard.
Fuck. I can't be putting up with it, man. I can't. And if this is the way I've got to move forward to make my mental health better, so be it. So be it.
Well, you've got to put your...
Because I'm telling you now, we find this YouTube community, do you know what it's full of? Fucking jellyfish. Spineless fucking jellyfish. should not let anybody be fucking bullied, man, especially not myself.
All your friends, family.
Dan, I wish I did have a doobie bow. To be honest, I wish I did have one.
I think that the point of it all is to try to get to you. That's what it's all about. People just like to try to get under people's skins, rile them up, and what have you. And once they've got you there, then they act as if they're the victims.
Yeah.
And everything, you know what I mean? And this is what I'm seeing, is that a lot of people are playing the victim, whereas they have sort of stirred it and everything. I've noticed that going on.
Yeah. Yep. And it happened tonight as well.
Yeah.
On BB's channel. I'm sorry, I'm saying like it is. You know, he was making it out to be something bigger than what it really was, and it wasn't. Hopefully, you have a chat with SG and explain your situation. SG be cool with it. Nobody else to get involved. Why did other people get involved with that? Right?
Yeah, because what they seen was an opening. They could jump on and make their fucking 100 fucking views or 100 people in their chat or whatever the fuck they want to do with it.
They want their views to go up and their subs to go up more.
I can't speak on what happened on Bears. I haven't got a clue. So we were on Indies at the time. We was on Indies and had some good news on Indies. So that was rather good news.
I said, me and Bear don't talk. But what he did for fucking Drone the other night, I'll say it again. Good on him.
I've got nothing against Bear. To me, he's always been really good. So, I've got a lot of respect for Bear.
And this is what I mean. It doesn't mean that because I don't talk to him and we're not best of fucking friends, right? It doesn't mean I won't praise him when he does something fucking right. When he actually tries to save a fucking life, fair play to him. Same as Film Boy. Fair play to him. At least this shows a little bit of compassion in there some way.
We just need to get it all out so they end up being the right people. What was the odd?
It is. People need to fucking wise up, man, and start helping each other out and start being there for each other and stop trying to fucking be this fucking big I'm massive, I'm this, I'm that. Fuck you with this, that. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you got 1 subscriber, 20 subscribers, 3 million subscribers. It makes no fucking difference to me. Doesn't make a difference if you're black, white, green, yellow with pink spots. Makes no fucking difference. Nothing. Doesn't make a difference if you're in a chair, out of a chair. Doesn't make no fucking difference. We all got a heart. We all got feelings. We all got to fucking stick by each other, especially now. Good on, Ark.
Hey guys, how's good?
How are you doing, brother?
All good, man.
Hello, Ark.
All right.
Hey, well, Smokey?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm just on a fucking venting one, and
Yeah, well, listen, this is what you got to do, Yeah. When you press your point, doesn't it? The pressure helps.
If I don't, right, the pressure builds up, and then that's it, me doing something fucking stupid again. No more.
Yeah, we need you on the straight and narrow. You've got good guys behind you. You're a good guy yourself. We know this. We see this. You know this as well.
Yeah.
We're not
I've got some really good people behind me, and it's right. I have got some really lovely people behind me. Like Matt in the chat, right? He's one of my. I've known him 4 years, 5 years. We've never had a bad word to say about each other. He's a fucking great guy, right? And I know he suffers mental health, and I will help him like I would help anybody else, even if they weren't my friend. I fucking help them.
I mean, help's free. It doesn't cost you anything, does it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't cost a fucking thing to be nice to people. But it does cost fucking problems, right? When people are coming in and they're causing the issue when they're calling people fucking names. Did you read down the backstage, Master Ron?
No. Is there
Have a look in the backstage
on
the private chat.
Hang on a minute. Carry on talking. I have to get me to be able to see it. Hang on.
Oh, you're Welsh, you tan. Oh, Ark's gone again. Right back. Oh, I'm back, Ark.
Yeah, I dropped my phone.
You know, this is what we all got to do, right? Fuck this. Because the thing is, right, these sides, they're divided into so many different divisions now. It's not just this side, that side. There's this side, that side, the other side, the other side, the other side. Fuck all that.
But this is what happens when you defy the people, you know. And
you know, before it was this side against Buzz's side, and now there seems to be an all switch around again. Do you know, where people from the Buzz fan have agreed with something that JB have said, I've said, whoever have said, we've all pulled together and we've all tried to make one big happy family, and then there's another side being done.
Yeah, what I've noticed, everybody seems to be trying to crawl back, you know.
Yeah.
All the people that have been nasty are all saying, no, you shouldn't be nasty. I see a lot of contradiction.
You know, I was nasty earlier for a pure fucking reason, right? Of feeling like I've been called a fucking paedophile. Now, anybody who can sit there and be labelled one of them when they're not, right? Wow. You can't sit on your hands. You can't. You've got to open your mouth. You've got to say, whoa, now, you don't know my background. You don't know where the fuck I've come from. You don't know what the fuck has gone on in my life.
The way I look at this is, if they wouldn't say it to your face, then yeah.
But if
say
you
it on
turn
a
around,
keyboard.
yeah. But if you turn around and say to them, fucking hell, be uproar for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fucking chaos.
Yeah, you'll have UK Mist making videos.
Absolute chaos.
All the rest of them making videos.
I got 6 on a minute, official. I'd have you on, but I got 6 on.
I'm going to jump off. Smokey, I'm
going to jump off because we need to go to the shop as well quickly, so I'm going to jump off.
Smokey, I'll be in the back. I'll be in the back, brother. You take care. Vent as much as you want. Your channel. Do what you want. If people don't like it, fuck them. Right, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, happy days, brother. You know.
Speak to you in a minute, JB.
Let's go, guys. Peace out.
And you, Rob.
Take it easy, bro. Take it easy,
I'm going to leave as well. Yeah, Smokey, just same as what JB said, really. It's your channel. You do what you want. Don't listen to anybody. Don't take up sides or, you know,
yeah.
You do what you want to do.
I am who I am, Rob.
You
take care, Rob.
Everybody take care. See ya.
Take it easy, Rob. Have a good one, man.
See you later.
Keep your head clear. Take it easy.
How's it going?
How we doing, official?
Hey, all right, man. Fucking what's going on, mate? Listen, you know what? You was talking about like apologizing and everything. You definitely don't have to apologize for, you know, like venting and stuff. If you know, if natural born serial killers was doing what he was doing and you were saying what you were saying, then that's it. You know, you don't have to apologize to anyone, man.
It's just where I done it, official. It's where I done it. That's where the apology needs to go to, is to SG. It's where I done it.
Yeah, man. Well, if you think that you need to, then do it. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, the thing is, like, BBA was talking about me to start with, and then he saw something happen on a on a panel, so then he diverted that over to you. And you've got to look at that. You know, you've got to look at why people are jumping on that kind of drama, because they're looking at other channels and they're seeing that this kind of drama, but this isn't a drama. This is a true life facts that happen to you. There's a difference between your channel now and, you know, a channel that is classed as an auditor type of thing. You know, you've had a genuine issue and someone's caused you a problem to the point where, you know, you was you was gonna end it, and then you've come back and you've heard something and you've done whatever. So surely, you know, it's not the time for people to be jumping on shit like that. It's a time for people to, you know, be a little bit empathetic to people and just be careful about what you're saying, you know, because when you jump onto a live stream, it can get taken in all different, you know, ways and stuff. And, you know, that's it, man. It's fucking, it's mad, mate.
Yeah, it is a crazy world of fucking YouTube, isn't it? You know, it is. People need to fucking realize what's most important in their lives, and their lives are more important.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course they are. You know, I mean, the thing is that this is what this is about now for you. This is about you getting better, sorting your head out, being able to say what you want, and maybe not having to apologize for, you know, saying what you want, because that might be the problem. You know, if you
I don't apologize for what I said. Oh, don't get me wrong, Vishal. I don't apologize for what I said. The natural born serial pervert. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't apologize for that one bit. I don't at all. But I will apologize to SG for doing it on his channel.
Yeah.
You know, I will never apologize to fucking pervert for that. Never.
Right. You know, so some of the things he says are disgusting. You know, some of the things that I say aren't great, but like, you know, I would never. I don't know. I don't know. It's sort of it's something with him, isn't it? That is just, you know. I mean, you know, people say that I drink every day and stuff, and that's up to them if they want to think that. But like, you know, he clearly does. He's you know, it seems to me he's got genuinely a pretty good life. I don't think he's skint. I don't think he's without a few quid, you know. And I'm just like, he's got his dogs, which he loves and stuff, and he always comes on. I mean, I don't go onto people's live streams or you know, do that kind of thing, but you know, he's continuously, you know, swearing. He's continuously with his bad shit jokes and stuff, and maybe, you know, maybe he should maybe have a look at himself as well, and just, you know, realize that, you know, people can take that the wrong way and stuff, you know.
Yeah, they're all on SG's channel now, are they? Great. That's all right. They can crack on.
You know, and SG as well, you know, if we're looking at people and stuff, you know, he's done this thing. He's looked after people over Christmas, and he's carrying on, you know, his long live streams and stuff. And I think SG is like, he seems to be like pretty mellow. I went on Saturday night and we did like this 1-to-1 thing, and it was good and stuff. But there's other times that there's sort of like a little bit of like passive aggressiveness to it, you know, and you know, that kind of thing. I mean, you've met him and that, and it's like,
yeah, I've met him, right, and I spent the day with him, and I gotta be honest, right, I speak as I find, and I gotta be honest, lovely guy.
Yeah, so he is, you know, so he is a lovely guy, and like, I don't know why he would have closed down his stream and then gone over to BBA's and stuff, maybe to explain. I don't know, but like I said, Smokey, BBA was speaking about me at first, and then he switched and he went on to this, and now all his chat have gone over to SG's panel. So as a host or whatever, you may have to like look at how you get in your, you know, subscribers and all that business. But you know, man, I just I think what you've been through and everything is like terrible, and you know, it should never happen again. And obviously you promised it's not going to happen again, but you should.
But this is why it's not happening again, see, Official, because I've got to let it out.
Yeah, man. Well, you let it out and don't apologize for it. Let it out, because if you apologize for it, then you sort of like, I know what you're saying about you went onto SG's channel and stuff like that, but fuck it. If you want to fucking if you want to go and shout and tell this bloke that he's out of order for one, calling you a wrong and stuff, then just do it. I think
right. Okay, let's get this wrong. And right, how many people thinks a wrong is a fucking paedophile?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Me.
Because that, in my view, right, in my jail terms and everything, right, if you're a fucking wrong un, you're a paedophile. Simple as that. You fucked with children, taken pictures, done whatever with children. That's what a wrong un is.
That's what I think it is anyway. What I've been brought up
And
for.
me.
Mhm.
So what gives anybody the right to start labeling people wrong uns and fucking nonsense, right, when they actually, the fact is, they're not.
I think
Which they,
I think natural born serial killers has been hanging around the wrong people for too long, and I think he thinks it's acceptable to shout out wrong and stuff.
But
The
the
thing is,
problem is, that word will stay with you. If people start believing it, that will stay with you forever.
of course it will.
Mhm.
Of course it will.
That's the wrong thing to do. Unless he's got evidence that someone's done it, he shouldn't open his fucking big fat gob.
the fact of the
As
matter is,
easy as that.
he's shouted out wrong and hasn't he? He's gone, oh, fucking wrong or whatever. And you know, he hasn't said. I know what you're saying, Smokey, but he's like, you know, said that, and I think it's just a word that's in his fucking head, and he's sort of like said it, and
Give me
you
2
know,
minutes, I'll be back.
he should apologise though, shouldn't he? He should be the one who's apologising, surely.
Well, that's what I said to him, but he said, you'll never get an apology out of me. So fair enough, okay. Fair enough. I don't give a fuck.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's up to him what he thinks, but at the end of the day, if he ain't got no fucking shit to back it up, right, he looks like a fucking idiot himself.
Yeah, well, you know, people form their own opinions, don't they, of everyone and stuff, and they believe what they want to believe, and they disbelieve what they want to disbelieve and stuff. And
You know, in Wales, right, you get called a wrong un, you're a fucking paedophile.
yeah, but
A
you're not.
murderer is a murderer, Spliff. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not a good fucking crime, but a murderer is a murderer. But a wrong un is the most fucking lowest. It's the lowest crime you could fucking think of doing. It's the most nonce, right? Nonce is another one. Not of a normal circular exercise was the original one for nonce.
Yeah,
Not of a normal circular exercise. Now it's called not of a normal criminal element, which means you're a rapist, you're a fucking child abuser. Do you know what I mean? These
yeah.
words should not be branded.
No, I know that. You know, I've always, you know, I've always known that you don't call somebody that unless you're absolutely 100% true. In fact, you know that for absolute definite, because it can cause a lot of shit and stuff. But you know, I don't think it will for you because obviously you're fucking not, and like MB fucking whatever he's called has like, you know, said that in his fucking in his way of saying things and stuff, a stupid thing to say. It's come out of his stupid mouth, and that's it. And he needs to, you know, be more. Well, obviously, maybe he might have learned by now, Smokey, because you've gone on there and you've given him and told him what it is and that.
No, it's fucking stupid, man. It is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Leave those names out of your fucking mouth, man. It's just no need for it.
Yeah.
Especially when someone's got experience in that shit from being a victim.
I know, mate.
It's fucking naughty. And that's where my back goes up, see? That's where I go. Loopy. This is where I lose my shit. It's like, hang on a minute now. Have you had anything to do with these fucking stinking, cruel people? No. What the fuck right have you got?
Exactly. You know. I mean, there was something about me a couple of you know, a month or so ago, and like, you know, somebody had put two clippings together. So one was fact, the other one wasn't fact. So it made it look half believable because it was like the same thing and stuff. And you know, it was almost laughable and stuff. You know, maybe I'm different to you, Smokey, in the way that, you know, I can sort of like go, oh, get fucked. You know, if it's not true, it's like I said on Saturday and stuff. The thing is, the only person on this on YouTube is yourself, and you know, if you know about yourself and you know what's what and stuff. I'm not saying that you don't, Smokey, but I'm just saying you've got to believe in yourself, haven't you? You've got to know yourself, because it's their kind of it's their fucking opinions in it, or their whatever. They can chat shit all they want, but eventually they'll get fucking banged out, won't they? Because it's bollocks, and people will start, believing that, Smokey. And I always want you to be yourself and just like rant if you fucking want and tell them, because it's gonna be good for you. Fundamentally, it's gonna be good for you to do that, and in the process, you might fucking change some people's heads and make people realize that some people aren't really all that. Yeah,
So
man.
I've got this sense something here, Smokey. I suppose it comes down to which part of the country or the world or whatever you come from. See, to me, a wrong 'un just means that they're an arsehole, not to be trusted, not necessarily one thing or one thing only, but that does come down to which part of the country or world you come from.
I'm actually from
Age and all that sort of stuff.
I'm originally from South London, Uncle Ron. I'm normally from South London, yeah? And even down my end, a wrong 'un is a nonce.
Right.
And that's South Londoner. So
that's what I mean, though. I'm north, and when I say somebody's a wrong 'un, what that means to me is like the person, don't trust them. There's something fishy about them, you know what I mean? Keep your eye out at the person, there's something just not right. That's what a wrong in my part of the country means. So I suppose different areas, this is it, different areas have different connotations. I think the right word is for it. Meanings towards it and everything. I don't know.
It's not you, JB. If I called you something, you'd get upset. I'll just call you your name, that's upsets you.
I even say a joke.
Calling me a bell end.
I've been to jail a few times, guys, right? And you call someone a nonce in jail, you're either going to get hot water and fucking sugar in your face, or you're going to end up being sliced up because they call you know what I mean? Because you're calling someone a fucking paedophile. Simple as that. That's, you know what I mean? And that's from behind the door. Do you know what I mean? So,
that's
the last thing you want to be labelled as in a prison.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
If somebody turns around and says nonce, paedophile, kiddie fiddler, all of them words, then it's just I'm just reading the chat as we're talking.
Where I'm from, wrong and nonce, they're the same.
Right. Okay then. Oh, right. That's what I mean from the part of the country where I am. That doesn't describe what wrong and means. I think, or I come from a different generation. You know what I mean? I am a lot older.
It used to be. Nonce used to stand for not of a normal circular exercise. So they used to make them walk the opposite way to the boys that done conventional crime, so to speak. So you knew which one the wrong ends were. Yeah. Now, because they don't single them out in that way, it's called not of a normal criminal element. No, that's what it stands for now.
Still stay focused.
That's what I mean. Come from a different generation, mate. That's my problem. All these different words that keep on coming out, mate. I get so confused. I'll just go by what I grew up using words for and everything. Now they're coming out with, like, when the first time I ever heard, that's sick, I just thought somebody had thrown up, but now it's something completely different.
It means it's good now, doesn't it? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, exactly.
What about someone calling someone the actual word name? Do you think, unless they've got evidence, do you think that's right or wrong?
Wrong.
Well, unless you've got evidence, you have to have evidence first, because the person might be an innocent party, and if you've gone up to her and said, "Oh, that guy's a paedophile" or whatever, you know what I mean, and then you find out later, and that person has lost their life. It's like,
exactly, and it can have repercussions.
Right, I'm not going to say the name. I'm not going to give the name out, but read what I put in the backstage.
Okay, just 1 second.
You tell me if that's right.
Hang on then. Go have to get out me torch and me glasses and everything out
Sorry,
again.
mate. Sorry.
That's all right. That's
It's
all right.
definitely not right, Cobb, is it? It's definitely not right unless there's 100% evidence there. It's like,
Yeah.
you know.
No, but I've got the evidence. I've got the evidence that person called me it.
Wow. We all know that person, don't we? It's fucking...
Oh yeah, everyone knows him, but obviously I'm not going to put names out. That's not what I want to do.
No.
It's not right. It's not right unless you've got justification to start bandying those words around. You know what I mean? Another auditor called another auditor exactly the same thing. You know what I mean? And people tend to bandy words around a bit too easily.
Yeah,
if you get my drift these days. You know what I mean?
That gets around so much. I've heard it so many times on different channels. Well, mainly on 2 channels I've heard that on.
I've heard it nearly on every single channel. I've heard the word bandied around, to be honest.
On my channel, you won't.
I didn't say yours. No.
I'm just saying that's the one channel you want here.
But I have heard it, and I think certain words shouldn't be thrown around, and that is one of them. And because the repercussions that could come up by saying that, you know what I mean, it could be deadly for somebody. You know what I mean? And that person's done fuck all wrong. You know what I mean? It just takes one person. You know, you got.
Do you know you get out of that in jail?
So many people watching.
Do you know you get out of that in jail? You go into your cell, you grab what's called your depths, and you show them your fucking depths. There you go. There's my depths. There's what my crimes are. That's what I've been accused of. This is what it is. That's simple as that. There it is. Black and white. That's how you do it in jail. Somebody comes up to you and says, "Oh, I heard you're a nonce." First thing you do is get your depths out. And you go, "There's my fucking depths. That's the crimes I've been accused of. That's my past crimes. Done."
But in the real world out here, people bandy those words around. People are either going to take it as, "Oh, shut the fuck up," or they're going to go on crazy.
Or you're going to have a mob outside your fucking house.
Exactly, and that's why I've heard that fucking word being bandied around like crazy and everything. And I think one day it's going to take an absolute idiot to believe in what they're hearing or seeing written down, and somebody's going to get hurt or fatally.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And you got to be careful with your fucking words.
Yeah,
of course you have.
Don't care who it is.
That's the lesson of it all. Be careful what you fucking say to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's either detrimental to your mental health or your physical health, one or the other.
I'm not being funny. That person got, when he said it to me, I was so low for a few days. Luckily, it was just to me. It weren't actually on a live or on a chat. It was just a personal text, and I'm not being funny. That is one thing. That's the one name that you'll never hear on my channel. I don't care who says it; they will get banned. I don't care now. I don't like it. Don't like the word. Never have done.
You might as well say, "Oi, Gary Glitter, sort yourself out." Hey, you know what I mean? You fucking hell. Oi, Savile, give it a break.
Fucking hell.
You might as well.
A lot of people may not remember this because I know may have very young people watching this, but one incident, Cliff Richards, the BBC, ITV and all of them planted his name, helicopter, it's all planned and what have you, helicopter already there for the police to walk in his door and what have you and arrest him, right? An innocent man. They set the guy right up. This is what can happen. And that was a celebrity, and he hadn't done a fucking thing wrong. But the media at the start pointed him out and said, "Right, we're going to get you." And this wasn't.
They've done the same with Freddie Starr. They've done the same with so many.
Exactly. So you have to be careful what you see and what you read into things, because people like to fucking stir up shit, and the media is one of the biggest stir up shitters of all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But there's YouTubers out there, Master on, who've got 20,000 subscribers, and they've got the fucking acros out and all that shit, and they've admitted, sexual deviances and stuff like that. Those are the people who need to, be removed from YouTube and stuff. It's like it's not like you shouldn't be saying that about somebody who's in this community, and like it's far too easy for people in chat to just type something dead quick and not always retract it and keep it up there, and you're not always quick enough to move stuff like that, and it's a shame because it's the people that are who are just targeting little people and stuff, which is just shit, man. It's just rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah,
As I
well,
said, they pick on the weak.
Yeah, man,
It,
definitely.
it's easy to throw words around and everything, you know what I mean? But certain words, please stop it, because somebody is eventually going to get seriously hurt using those words, because there's a lot of crazy people out there.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Smash.
yes.
A lot
And
of crazy people out there.
you're not weak. You know what? Because you've gone into
Mhm.
a live chat and you've voiced your voice, yeah, and you've said what needed to
Mhm.
be said. So, have it and stand by it, and just fucking know that it was the right thing to do, in my opinion.
Believe me, I've known some right
Yeah,
creepy
I
people
understand it.
which
As I
might
said,
have
the only
actually done
apology that I'm
worse.
giving out is to SG. The rest of them, right, I'm not fucking interested. I've said what I've said, and I stand by what I've said.
Smokey, you
And
don't
I'll
have
say it
to
again. I got no problem
apologise.
whatsoever in saying it again. Natural is a fucking pervert, and fucking Tob is a liar. There we go. I said it again. How many more times do you want to hear it? I don't give a fuck for them. I don't give a fuck for them. Do you know what, right? People like that, right, that cause so much bad feeling, so much fucking anxiety, so much fucking pain in people's hearts and fucking minds, right? They're a waste of skin, a waste of fucking oxygen.
Quite true.
Smokey, you saw what happened last night on yesterday evening on a live that I was on. I was set up, mate.
Yeah, of course you were.
Two people set that up. Two people set that up. So you know what I mean? One person who's in the chat.
You were hammered. You
What
were fucking
happened?
hammered.
What
And one
happened?
person who did a runner as soon as the person come up on the panel.
What happened?
So you know what I mean? That's why I say to you, Smokey, you don't have to apologise to anybody.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm with Master on here. You just don't. There's no, just me personally, I don't think you can go onto a live stream and then come off and apologise. Whichever way you did it, I just think you had a voice, you voiced it, and that's it. Fuck them.
Yeah, that's right. You had something to say, and you had every right to say. Look, if you'd have gone on a channel, I'll be absolutely blunt. If you'd have gone on a
They
channel
blocked Dave.
which nobody ever has any drama happen on their channel, then I would say to you, Smokey, that was a bit off. You know what I mean? This person keeps a clean, calm, live stream all the time. Now, if a person has a lot of drama on their fucking lives, then open door, mate.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
It's a fucking circus, man.
You know, that's how I see it. If you bluntness, he allows Crinkle on there. Crinkle can actually put up a video of a snuff video of somebody about to have their head cut off. He allows him back on. So you doing what you did is nothing in comparison.
Yeah, no.
Nothing. So you do not owe nobody an apology at all.
Yeah.
I just felt a bit bad, that's all, for SG.
No, you don't have to.
But if you want to, you can, Smokey. But this is the thing, you know, it's like it's exactly like Master Ron says. It's not a channel that's like, you know, I mean sometimes it is, but not all the time. And it's not your completely cleanest channel in the world, is it? It's not, you know, blogging with SG and he goes around looking at flowers every day and everybody's like, you know, commenting on the size of the bush or whatever. It's like, you know, everybody is on that channel now. Everybody's got a spanner, everybody's in, everybody's seeing everything. So it's a hub for everybody. So if you want to say something, I don't necessarily know why he closed it down. Why did he close it down?
I don't know. He could have just kicked us, to be honest.
Yeah, man.
I'm not going there. I'm not going to go there.
He
I've
just
got my own
screamed and
opinions on
said,
that
"I've
one.
had enough," and that was it. It was over. I was like, "Oh," but I carried on with natural. See, I carried on. Me and him just carried on when the chat went.
Right.
You know,
He
we
left you
did
backstage.
carry it on through.
Yeah.
But you know, at the end of the day, I don't like the fucking man.
Obviously.
You know, he's portrayed himself to be something he's not, and that's enough for me to say, nah. You know, the fucking idiot, the bloke, right? I've spoken to Dino tonight, and I'm telling you now, the bloke's gonna have a fucking rude awakening.
Well,
he is, and I stand by what I say. Natural born serial pervert.
Fucking hell.
So I take it you don't like him then.
No, do I fuck?
I'm not.
I wouldn't let him
like
near my
either.
fucking 15-year-old daughter, let alone 22.
Yeah. Oh, if he did that to mine, I would. There'd be 2 knocks. That's all I'm saying.
You know,
like,
yeah, that's what I mean. You don't abuse, and then your comeback is, oh well, I done it because I wanted to lose some weight. So he's done it. He's not denying it.
See, I saw.
Well, what he told me, this is what he said to me. He said, "She's not a child. She's a 22-year-old woman, and she. How can I be called? Because people are calling him a nonce for going for her." He said, "How can I be called a nonce if she's over the age?" I said, "Well,
He's
she is too
fucking
young for
59
you."
years old. She's 22. What
I said,
fucking
she's
hell?
too young for you.
Grow up here, mate. Go after the fuck. Go find someone in your local old age pensioners or something. You fucking idiot.
And I
Or
just
go
want
and
to
buy a Thailand bird.
Can I just clear something up to a person in the chat? No, it was stopped before it got to the stage, but you could see what was just about to happen when Crinkle tried to put that video up. But it stopped before the actual thing, but you could see what was about to happen. That's the sort of thing that Crinkle will do. And his reasoning for it was to say, oh, well, this is the sort of shit that's going on in the world. But he wouldn't put it on his own channel. He'd try to put it on somebody else's channel.
I wouldn't let him do anything on my channel like that.
Yeah.
You know, there we go. Look, there's the type of bloke he is, right? I seen what that Lawrence Windrush fucking deleted. I seen the pictures he deleted. They were fucking disgusting.
I saw
right?
them.
Now, anybody who can fucking defend that man, right? I tell you what, you're as bad as the fucker.
I saw them and they weren't fucking Annie Leibovitz.
They weren't nice, were they, Official?
No, they were fucking horrible. I was like, oh my god! It was just like it wasn't even art photography. I mean, you know,
No.
if anybody believes me, I've got a degree in editorial photography, right? And I have studied like art photography and stuff, and it was just like that isn't fucking art photography, mate. That's just like
stomach turning. That's what it was, Official.
Yeah,
Stomach turning.
It hired like hotel rooms and like you know people to be in those images, and they were full on frontals and everything, and like they just weren't nice, man. They just weren't nice.
If he's saying that he's a photographer and he's doing pictures that he shouldn't be doing, right? As a photographer myself, and I'm actually a press photographer, I'm also a model photographer. The pictures that I take of ladies that pay me, I have to charge them for my time, obviously. I won't even let them get completely naked because it's not the right thing to do. If you look at most of mine are swimwear and things like that. Even laundry I don't really like doing, but most of mine are swimwear, full swimwear or clothes. You get the same.
These
You get the
pictures,
same pictures.
Oh, they were vile.
Savage, man.
No, he's not a
They were
photographer
fucking
then.
vile. They were vile.
And
the thing is, right? Why would you, if there was nothing to hide, why delete them?
Well, that's right.
Yeah, man. I was going to say something about natural born serial killers. I once watched a video of him, and he'd left his dogs with this woman, part of the, I think, German Shepherd, like, you know, society or whatever, where he lives, and he'd come back and he saw his dogs, and the woman approached him, and the conversation that they had were it was really, really nice. It was like a different Stephen, a different natural born serial killer. It was almost like his persona is completely different on YouTube to his real life. Because I thought, oh, he's not a bad guy. This guy is like, you know, in his daily life, he's like, you know, quite normal. But I think he probably, like maybe we all do, is like have a few drinks when we go online or live. Well, not everybody, but like, you know, I can sort of relate a bit to the point where he does drink a lot, and like, not that I drink a lot, but I do drink a lot. But like he goes a different way, you know, because his content is auditing the police and his live chat, because he's sometimes a little bit different in the chat to what he is to when he goes on to lives and stuff. You know, it's almost like you feel sorry for him sometimes, and then other times he's just a complete cunt.
Yeah. Yep. And that unfortunately is someone that does suffer mental health, whether it's fucking drink or drug abused or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And he doesn't know what he's doing half the fucking time.
That's it.
He needs help.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd like to shake him by the throat, but other than that, it's all right.
So you want to actually?
I didn't say that, did I? Or did I just say that out loud? Oh, shit,
no,
sorry.
you did.
I didn't mean it though.
Mate,
fucking horrible man. Horrible man.
Smokey, man. Listen, I'm gonna go, right, because I've got a bit of a sore throat and stuff. But you know, always take it easy, keep it cool, and fucking say what you're saying, man. Just do it. It's fine.
Like Thistle does.
Yeah.
Come on. It's not gonna put it this way, right? I'm not holding it in anymore. I'm not for it to damage me. I'm not doing it.
Do it. Get it out. Get it out, man, because you've got a lot of support. You know, there's a load of the community that support it, and there's a load of people who can see. You know, if it's like we said on Saturday, wasn't it? You know, everybody needs to see everybody for everything and stuff, including myself, and it's all good, man.
Yeah,
it's all good. Yeah,
down to transparency, see, official. That's what it's down to.
Yeah, but not everything.
You know, you put a facade on, right? That act will break eventually.
Yeah, of course it will. You know, I mean, I don't know whether I don't think I've got a facade on, because when you piss, you tell the truth more, don't you? But it's absolutely true. You know, people have to. You know, you've got to watch what you're doing. You've got to know what you're doing before you do it. Because if you're doing it out of being malicious, then that is going to fuck you up. If you're doing things with good intentions and to get a good end result for the best reasons, then it'll always be all right, won't it? Yeah, man.
Best thing I ever done was gave up drinking. Because I was always asleep. I was. When I used to drink really heavy, I used to just fall asleep, and that would be me done for the night. And then I'd get up the next morning and I'd start opening another bottle.
Wow.
So yeah, I've had experience with the bottle, and it's not good. But I never went out. Some people go out and they want to fight. I just want to go and sleep, and I'll sleep anywhere. Don't care where it is. I'll sleep underneath the trees, in the sunset, in a bus shelter. I was gone.
Hell, God. But anyway, take it easy, guys. Don't be fucking.
You take it easy, fish off.
Right.
Bye.
I'll never
Bye.
go to
Take it easy.
sleep.
Have a good evening, love.
Yeah, you
Have a
too.
good
Take
evening.
Big chill, man.
And you
Smoke.
take care.
Yeah.
Take care.
Take care.
Master Ron. I like Master Ron. He's
I
got
like
some
Master Ron and I like Maria Moon.
Yeah,
I
he's
like them
got some
both
brains.
very much.
He's actually got a little bit of brains, and he's very knowledgeable about certain things.
Very
And that's
fucking
He's an
good.
intelligent chap, you know. It
And that-
is what it is.
and that-
Both of them are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he's got more brains in his little finger than I've got in my whole body there.
Yeah, I'll go along with that one.
Get.
Guys, I am going to end the stream now in a minute because I'm drained. I am, guys. I
Well, you
might
will
even just
be.
go straight to bed.
Well, you enjoy
Well,
your sleep.
That's sound advice there, Smokey. That's the best thing you can do, mate. Get a good night's
Go and have
sleep.
a little kip. Even if you go and have a quick game on your PlayStation or whatever it is, or Xbox, or I don't know. Have a
I
quick
don't know
game
if
of that
that's
on
coming.
your own to relax, and then bomb go.
It might be a little bit of Vanguard shipment now in a minute. It might be a little bit of Vanguard. You know what I'm saying, Matt? Are you up for that?
Enjoy your little
Matt's
bit
in the chat.
Enjoy your cigarette. Let it calm down and relax.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to chill out now. But thank you all for coming in.
Right.
Sorry it's been a bit of a rant, but
I'm going to go because my phone's playing up a little
good,
bit.
Eamon.
and
Thank you,
I'll
Eamon.
speak to you all later. Speak to
Bye,
you later,
Carl.
Master Ron. See you
Take it
later.
easy, Carl. Have a good one.
Don't
Have a
forget,
good one,
if you
brother.
ever need a talk, you got my number.
I have. Thank you.
All right. Speak to you later. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Good night, all.
Take
Bye,
it
mate.
easy. Take it easy.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night.
Carl.
Good
Good
night.
night, brother.
Bye.
Smokey,
Well, Master
it's,
Ron.
it's good to have a good rant when you need it, mate. It's better to let it out than to keep it bottled up because all it's going to
And that's
do
what I
is
was told.
swirl around
And that's
inside
what I
you.
was told.
Yep,
You
yep,
know,
let it out. You know, if
you
you
know,
see,
that's what I was told.
yeah, if you can't just go, oh fuck it, I don't care, and just let it by and everything and forget about it, then you have to release it. Otherwise, it'll just fester itself and make you ill. So you had to do this because it's the way how you feel is the right way. There's never a wrong way to let it out, mate. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
good on you. You needed to. You need to. You've had a fucking terrible weekend, and people need to think before they speak and start throwing shit around. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just too much for me, man, sometimes. And I just got to, as I said, as the mental health service said, you can't sit on it because I'm telling you, it will bite you on the ass.
Yes, yes. And since it was done on an open forum, everybody, you know what I mean, then Smokey has the right to have this discussion on an open forum. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
you
Absolutely.
take care of yourself. Get a good night's sleep, mate.
And you have a good evening, Master Ron.
And you,
have
mate.
a good evening,
You
you and
take
Maria.
care. Yeah,
All the love in
and
the
you
world.
in chat, support each other. You know what I mean? Look after each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the good news before you go. Right.
Whoa.
I was on Independence Free Press and
Yeah.
somebody tweeted him and it said that the chief of police in all constabularies are investigating in crimes on humanity to do with, we believe, to do with what the government has been doing to us for the past 2 years. If it's true or
Really?
not, only time will tell. But there is an official investigation going on in this country at this present into crimes upon us.
Lovely.
So
Lovely.
this was tweeted live on Indies earlier on. So I thought I'd share that little bit of good news with you all.
No, that's fantastic. That's
Hopefully
good
it's
news.
true.
At least we got some support out there, you know?
Yep, if it's true, and by what I heard, I think it's a reliable source as well, that, you know, it's about time that the police have pulled their finger out and gone, hang on a minute, is there a crime going on? So, yeah, anyway, there you go. Only time will tell if it's true or not. Anyway, you take care of
Yeah.
yourself. Big love to you.
And
You
you,
know
my
it.
friend.
You
And you take it easy.
Yeah. Take care now. Bye for all.
And
to
you,
all.
Master
Bye.
Ron. And you. Have a good evening. You and Maria Moon. Have a great evening.
We will do. You take care, mate.
All right. Take it easy, my
Bye
friend.
bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, buddy. Right, that's me, I think. That's me for the evening. My rant over. Everything's done. Everything's dusted. I can't see me talking about this again tomorrow. I think they know how I feel. I think it's out there. So, as I said, you know, people say I don't have to apologize to SG, but I will do it one final time. And SG, I am sorry this happened on your live. But, you know, it is what it is. And I do apologize for doing it on your live. You know, it should have been somewhere else. But it's so hard to get hold of Natural Born Serial Pervert that I can get, you know, to get to talk to him. So, you know, go on, non-violence, stronger together, absolutely. Right. So just to you know, just to reiterate, I've apologized to SG numerous times now. I'm not looking for forgiveness, but you know, an apology just shows I'm a bigger man. All right, guys, I'm going to have a chill now and have a couple of hours. Maybe I might go to sleep, or I might end up watching a film or something. I don't know. I don't know. But everybody have a great evening. Have an absolutely brilliant evening, and look after each other. And I always say at the end of every live, if you see someone and they're down, or you think they're down, or you haven't seen someone for a couple of days or whatever, just go and say hello. It'll change their perspective on life, I no doubt. All right, so just be nice to each other, yeah. I know that's rich coming from what I've done tonight, but you know, it is what it is. I don't do it very often, but it has to come out. You know, brilliant. Cheers, Scorpio. But everybody, have a great evening. Keep safe. Much love. Smokey saying, see you later. Take it easy, people. Take it easy.